Tony, what happened with John Hu there? I know he lost one in the lights yesterday. Was that a factor?
No, I don't think that was anything there. I mean, you've got the winning run at second base, so you have to be able to throw that runner out. So positioning is the main thing, but also it plays into a little bit of mentality-wise. Everything's about going forward. Guy drove the ball good. I thought off the bat it had a chance to leave the park, so did what he needed to do on the break, just didn't finish the catch. But I think it's all about having to throw that runner out from second base.
Tony, a lot of work early for Blade, but he ends up going 5, giving up 2 runs. What do you just think of on his first start?
I thought he settled in and he pitched really well. It is 2 different mentalities. Those guys can speak to it more intelligently than I can, but he's been a little bit of both reliever, and the true bulldog comes out in him when he's got 3 outs to go get, as opposed to a runway of maybe 100 pitches. And to me, it was a good mix as the game went on. He looked like he was attacking and he had his intensity, but he's also pitching really well. And then even towards the end there, where he's able to get out of some damage against really good or prevent damage against some really good hitters, he was kind of truly pitching a good mix and good spotting up.
Bryce hadn't blown a save since May 13th. He's also their all-star with a sub-3 ERA. Just how impressive was that at that by Bryce?
I mean, the three guys combined, really, to be honest with you, and they're 3 young guys, and it's all left on left. I mean, they kind of had it set up the way they wanted to after Buddy got out. But I just think it speaks to the effort. You're not interested in consolation prizes or bronze medals or anything like that, but I think the whole game, the effort was there out of everybody. The younger guys with their energy, but also I think the older guys have done a good job of leading, and they were doing the same thing. I mean, Jungie took a good swing off him at the end, so I think it was a byproduct of everybody's effort. But having said that, it's pretty damn impressive to take a day off, come in late in the game in that situation, and do what he did.
What do you want to see from Tidwell as he gets some more runway over the end of the season?
It's the game just ended, so you're sour and you're wondering what could have gone different, and you can pick apart a million things. But the 2 runs, the 2 innings they scored in prior to the 9th were led off by walks, and you don't like seeing Berger hit a double, but he's a good hitter. Smitty attacked, and the guy got him. Same thing. Raver was kind of the hero to an extent last night. We talked about it, I think, in the dugout before the game. You're going to have to hit him or not, and tonight they did it. But those 2 innings starting with a leadoff walk was a little bit painful. Again, you don't want to lower your standards and say consolation prize. It happens, especially if you play a million games. But just attacking is the roundabout answer.
You mentioned Blade being a bulldog out of the bullpen. You guys obviously needed bullpen help in the first half. You decided to stretch him out for situations like this. What kind of led into that, just making this the path for him this year?
I think just having to cover ourselves, and part of that is maybe not as many candidates to do it with that group, but having someone available to do it. And obviously Wiz stepped up. He got a couple chances. I know Blade, without even speaking to him about it, I'm just inferring, is chomping at the bit and saying, when is it my turn? And he got it tonight. And again, if you lose, you could pick it apart or beat yourself up or anything like that. But I think it's fair to say he took full advantage of it.
Curious if there was a maybe higher energy level with those young guys in particular, especially in the West.
I think everybody. I mean, yeah, I think regardless of what went on pregame, yesterday's pregame was a disaster. Really, I think just once the game started, the guys are playing with a love for the. I hope it looks that way, but in the dugout it feels that way. A love for the game. But I think it's everybody. I mean, Willie jumped 80 feet off the air or 8 feet off the ground, whatever it was, to make the play. And, it sucks to say after a loss, but the last 2 nights is what you're looking for when we talk in the coaches' locker room back there, to come back after the game and not feel like we left anything on the table. I think we threw everything out on the table tonight. We just got beat.
Using Hauser where he did, does that indicate anything about maybe he might not go back into a long or starting role? Or?
He wouldn't pitch tomorrow, but no, I don't. We'll see. I mean, we have the off day to kind of gather things, but with him throwing tonight, he wouldn't throw tomorrow, and then the off day will give us a chance to kind of reassess where we're at.
2 pitches probably maybe helps with that.
Yeah, for sure. It maybe opens up a window for conversation, being that it was as short as it was. But he was going to get some work today on the mound no matter what, and if you were just to look at his outing, it worked out well for him.
Blade, that was your longest start in the big leagues up to this point. Just how would you evaluate the outing overall?
I think I didn't come out the way I wanted to. You know, I don't want to be the five and dive guy. You know what I mean? But I think I bounced back and battled there after the first inning. I didn't have my best stuff, but Susak did a great job of keeping us in the game and calling pitches. The defense was great behind me.
I think you have only allowed the 3 singles after the first inning. Just what maybe changed for you after, that 32 pitch first inning?
Just slowing down and, taking my breath between each pitch. I was getting a little faster in the first. That's pretty much the only adjustment.
Blake, how do you kind of look at this opportunity now, knowing that there are spots open in the rotation and you're getting some runway?
I'm excited. Would have liked to have went more than 5 because I kind of hung our bullpen out to dry. I'm excited for the opportunity. I'm embracing it.
What was the season like for you since spring training? Like, what are some of the things you really tried to refine or really worked on during your time this season?
Just commanding the arsenal that I've always had since being with the Giants anyways. The 5 pitches that I've been rolling with, I put in a curveball, but I don't really use that much. So just refining that and knowing how to backdoor it, how to, put guys away with it. Still learning, still adjusting.
Last pitch was one of your hardest of the day, right around 96. How are you managing having to pull back a little bit from where you were as a reliever, being able to be 97, 98, and manage your velocity for 100 pitches?
That was actually new. I've been throwing about the same speed starting as relieving. I don't know why, but my velo is a little down today, but just battling with that.